Sitting on Ford's full-size D3 platform, shared with the 6th Generation Ford Taurus, the Lincoln MKS was first shown in 2007 at the Los Angeles Auto Show, with new vehicles hitting showrooms in June of 2008 for the 2009 model year. The car was designed to replace the aging Panther-based Town Car, and despite the latter's full-size body-on-frame rear-wheel drive construction, the new car was actually unibody construction with either front-wheel or all-wheel drive. The Town Car was discontinued in 2011, and the MKS took the honor of being the longest Lincoln vehicle ever produced at 205.6 inches in overall length. Production for the MKS was at the Chicago Assembly Plant in Chicago, Illinois, and was the second Lincoln to utilize the confusing and annoying MK nomenclature. Unlike other Lincolns, the MKS would not adopt another name, and the MK name stuck until its discontinuation in 2016, with its replacement being the 2017 Lincoln Continental. Our MKS is a 2011 model year and was built in November of 2010. Hey everyone! Today's in-depth review is covering this very nice and extremely well-equipped 2011 Lincoln MKS. Based on the Ford Taurus, the MKS is a well-equipped rapid-spec 102A Ultimate package, coming in at $4,500, and is painted in the $595 optional white platinum tri-coat metallic paint. Inside is a gorgeous camel Ultimate Bridge of Wear leather with genuine olive ash wood trim. Full pricing is shown on screen and a full options list is in the description box below. This will be a full review. We will cover exterior, interior, mechanical, and everything in between. While front-wheel drive was standard, one could opt for about $2,000 more for the more capable, albeit more costly, all-wheel drive system. This full-time system has no driver input and is fully adaptive in operation. Power comes from the all-aluminum Duratec 3.7-liter dual-overhead cam 24-valve V6 engine, with intake variable cam timing and electronic throttle control. This engine is in the Cyclone engine family and utilizes sequential electronic multi-port fuel injection and has a 10.3 to 1 compression ratio. It creates 274 horsepower at 6,250 RPM and 270 pound-feet of torque at 4,250 RPM. The MKS all-wheel drive can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7.5 seconds, with 0 to 100 miles per hour coming in at 20 seconds. Quarter mile is trapped at 15.7 seconds at a respectable 90 miles per hour, and its top speed is governor limited to 137 miles per hour. All MKSs, regardless of drivetrain, are equipped with a 19 U.S. gallon fuel capacity and consume 5.3 gallons per 100 miles driven, with an estimated total driving range of 360 miles. EPA fuel economy figures are 16 miles per gallon in the city, 22 miles per gallon on the highway, and a combined average of 19 miles per gallon. The sole available transmission is Ford's 6F50 6-speed select shift automatic with manual shift capabilities via the steering wheel mounted paddles. No true manual was ever offered, nor is there a sport mode feature. Around the rear, the MKS features somewhat tall, upright styling, very unique for a car as it seems to fall somewhere in between car and crossover, and maybe that's what Lincoln stylists wanted. It's genius, actually, if you ask me. SUV sales even in 2011 were out the door, and what better way to appeal to two groups, one who wants the traditional large car they've come to expect from Lincoln, and the other, maybe they don't want a full-size SUV, but rather a vehicle that delivered car-like ride, comfort, and styling, and still had more upright and commanding presence on the road. As we walk along the profile of the MKS, you get a sense of how tall the car is. The doors alone give that away, as does the overall height of the car, coming in at 61.6 inches. In comparison, the outgoing Town Car set at 58 inches high, whereas the MKX crossover set at 67.3 inches high. That being said, the large 20-inch wheels help tone that height down just a bit. Steering is hydraulically assisted, vehicle speed sensitive, variable rate, rack and pinion with 3 turns lock to lock and a 39.7 foot turning radius. Wheels are the 20 by 8 inch polished cast aluminum 11 spokes, and they're shod in 245/45 R20 Goodyear Eagle RSA tires. Brakes are the hydraulic vacuum assist 4-wheel disc brakes with ABS, advanced track stability control, and traction control. They consist of 12.3-inch ventilated rotors up front and 12.8-inch solid rotors in the rear. These brakes can halt the MKS from 70 miles per hour to 0 in 188 feet. Up front, there is no denying that the MKS is dramatic, if somewhat overstated. The Lincolns of this era weighed heavily on their flying wing grille design, almost to the point of being humorous. However, that being said, it was a unique style that was shared by almost no one else. Headlamps are indeed xenon high-intensity discharge units, housed in adaptive projector beam lenses that swiveled with the inputted turn, which help illuminate the road and curves ahead. I can attest that this system actually works flawlessly with both high and low beams active. The front styling was supposed to harken back to the glory days of the Lincoln and the Continental series, but maybe more Zephyr from the 1940s, truth be told. Alright, as we walk up to the Lincoln MKS, it does feature keyless remote entry, and opening the door reveals a beautiful interior. It looks handcrafted almost. As you look at the doors, you have this two-tone cashmere and the black treatment. It is divided by a nice chrome piece of trim and genuine olive wood ash trim. You do feature chrome door pulls, power adjustable mirrors with heating elements and auto dimming feature. You've also got power windows and power door locks and 2-driver memory. This car is also equipped with 8-way power driver and passenger seats with lumbar adjustments, illuminated Lincoln tread plate design. On the driver's side instrument panel, you do have automatic headlamp control with fog lamps. You've also got instrument panel brightness and dim, and your instrument panel dimmer switch. You've also got a tilt and telescope power steering wheel that is actually programmed with the memory system. The steering wheel is leather and wood trimmed. And taking a look at the seats are incredibly comfortable. They feature high quality bridge wear leather. They are perforated, and they also have the Lincoln Star logo stitched in the head restraints. Stitching is contrast, and overall quality and feel is excellent. The perforations are actually 2 different size perforations. It gives kind of a unique look to it. Alrighty, panning through the interior and show more details. As you can see here, we have fluidic, easy-to-use, hydraulically power-assisted steering. And as stated before, it is a leather and wood-wrapped steering wheel. You do also have this metallic finish on it. Cruise controls, as well as volume and voice controls and Bluetooth controls. You've also got your shift paddles here on top of the steering wheel. Beautiful olive ash wood trim. The steering wheel is also heated. And taking a look front and center, you do have a very nice white illuminated LED instrument cluster. It features a 7,000 RPM tach, 140 mile per hour speedometer, fuel gauge, and coolant temperature gauge, as well as a driver information center. And panning over the top of the dash, it is stitched in this black vinyl trim that goes all the way around the entire dual binnacle system into the THX surround sound top speaker. There is a lot of wood trim in here, and all of it is actually real. You have the 8-inch Sync 2 touchscreen display. It does feature GPS navigation. And we've also got the THX sound system and dual zone climate controls in here. And here's a demo of the THX system. As you can see, the screen is actually not glossy. It actually has a matte finish to it that reduces glare in bright sunshine. It's overall easy to use. It has multiple hard buttons down below, but you can also use all of the touchscreen buttons as well. And of course, if you place the vehicle in reverse, you do get your reverse camera. It has fixed in place guidance lines. And moving down the center stack, you have your menu buttons there with the CD player. You've also got your radio presets and controls. your trip computer controls, traction control, four-way flashers, heated and ventilated seat controls, and your dual zone climate controls. What's really nice is that all these controls are in the touchscreen, and there are also secondary full buttons as well. You do have a cigar lighter there with an ashtray. You've also got your rear sunshade, dual cup holders behind this roll top, dual sliding armrest for the front seat passengers, and they also open up to reveal a console storage with a USB port, an auxiliary input jack, and a 12-volt power point. Overall, the interior fit and finish and quality in the MKS is really, really good. It's a very high-quality interior. All the materials hold up well over time. We do have an automatic dimming rearview mirror, 3-channel HomeLink universal garage door opener, a little storage flap on the sun visor, 2 front map lights with LED illumination. You've also got your panorama sunroof controls here. It's a Vista dual pane panorama sunroof and sunglasses holder. Sun visors are padded cloth. They do feature illuminated vanity mirrors, and they do swing out, and of course they slide out on extension rails. You've also got dampened overhead assist handles and height adjustable seat belts. Alright, let's take a look at the rear seat now. The rear seat is just as luxurious as the front seats, generous amounts of head and leg room, and the door panels feature the exact same styling as the front doors. Black over the cashmere or camel, divided with the chrome and olive ash trim. The rear seats are fixed in place. They seat 3 across with integrated head restraints on the outboard seats and feature 3-point belts and that same perforated leather interior or leather seating surfaces. You've also got your own rear sunroof back here, dampened overhead assist handles, reading lights, the rear sunshade. You've also got a fold-down center armrest. It is padded with a opening top that features storage and cup holders. You've also got a rear seat pass-through. Rear seat passengers also have storage pockets in the backs of the front seats. You've also got heated rear seats on the outboard seats, a 12-volt power point back here, and positional air vents. Alright, and there are several ways to open the trunk. You can open the glove box and press the trunk release button inside. And on the back of the trunk, you can use the membrane switch, or you can use the key fob to double press that button. There is actually a membrane switch underneath that plinth that will open up the trunk lid as well. As you can see, it's a 90-degree opening trunk with exterior hinges so they don't impede on storage capacity, and it is a very large trunk. It's not as deep as the Panther cars, but it's almost just as big. It is fully cloth covered. It is illuminated. Just an impressive storage well here. Underneath this mat, you do have your compact spare tire with jack and tools. Alrighty, and this does conclude our in-depth walk-around look at the 2011 Lincoln MKS. We hope you found the review informative, and if you did, please comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/neighborhoodcarreviews and Instagram at BrenzoJ1. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.